Let's start the class 11 math subject chapter 1 6. So 6, what is 6? 6 is a well defined collection of objects. So when we talk about any special object or special types of object that can be called a set. For example, when we call a months of year, so in this only 12 element can be considered, that is the months of the all months of the year. And when we talk about the day of the week, so in this sets only 7 elements can be considered as Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So definition of sets is only a well-defined collection of objects which denote only special types of element or object. So the definition of sets are: the sets is a well-defined object, well-defined collection of object. Okay. Example. Some example of sets some example of sets can be odd natural number less than 10, that is called, that is a1 3 5 7 9 natural number, odd natural number less than. The rivers of India, all rivers of India. The vowels in the English alphabet, that is a e I o u. And various kinds of triangle, like right angle, uh, collateral angle, etc., etc. Prime factor of 210, namely 2, 3, 5, and 7. These are the examples of well-defined example, well-defined, well-defined sets example. Some example maybe the most. Okay. So let's talk some special sets of the some special sets. So we give below the full more example of sets, particularly in mathematics. Why some special example of sets are n the set of all natural number, z the set of all integer, q the set of all rational number, r is equal to the set of r is the set of real number, z plus is equal to the sets of positive integer, etc. So in this chapter also given that a set is a well defined collection of objects. So representation and representation and sets and their representation. So sets are represented as the object element. So the following points may be noted: that objects element, the element of sets, the element of sets are known as object, element, and member of a set are synonymously terms. Sets are usually denoted by capital letter A, B, C, X, Y, Z, etc. And the element of a sets are represented by a small letter X, Y, Z, A, B, C, etc. Okay. So if A is an element of a set A, then if A is an element of set, we say that A belongs to A. The Greek symbol epsilon is used to denote the phrase belongs to. So B does not belongs to A, then we write as B does not belongs to A, as so in the factor. So thus the set V vowels in the English alphabet A, epsilon V, but B does not belong. B A belongs to V but B does not belong to V. In the set P of prime factor 30, 3 is the element of P but 15 is not element of P. So there are two methods of representing a set: roster or tabular form or set builder form. Okay. So there are two types of representing of sets: roster form or tabular form or set builder form. In roster form, all the elements of sets are listed. The elements are being separated by commas and are included within braces. For example, the set of all even positive integer less than 7 is described in roster form 246. So all even number less than 7. Some more examples of representing a set roster form are given below. The sets of all natural number which divide 42 is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 14, 21, 42. So these are the presentation in roster for note. In roster form, the order in which the elements are listed is immaterial. Immaterial means it is not important. The order of element is always the same. It can be can be misordered. Thus, the above set can also be represented as 1, 3, 7, 21. So, in roster form of a set, the order of element is not compulsory. D. The set of all vowels in English alphabet is A, E, I, O, U. The set of odd natural number is represented by 1, 3. The dots tell us that the list of odd number continue indefinitely. Okay. So note number 2. It may it note it may be noted that while writing the set in roster form, an element is not generally repeated. Or means in roster form, any element of a set cannot be repeated. Repeated. All the elements are taken as distinct. For example, the sets of letters forming the word school is SCHOL only or HOLCS. Here, the order of listing element no relevance. Okay. So, second, the set builder form. The set builder form, all the elements of a set possess a single common property which is not possessed by any element outside the set. So in a set, particular set, all the elements of a set have a common property. That's why it can be written in the form of set builder form. For example, in the set AEIOU, all the elements possess a common property, namely each of them is a vowel in English alphabet and no other letters possess this property. Denoting this set by V, we write V is equal to X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. It may be observed that we describe the element of set by using a symbol X. Any other symbol like the letters YZ would be used. Means it other in this place X, in the place of X other letters also can be used here. So it is not matter what letter we can use here. What letter we used here. So it is in this place we can take any other letter also, which is followed by a colon. After the sign of colon, we write the characteristic property possessed by the elements of the set, and then includes the whole description, within braces. So we in this set builder form, we first of all we use braces, and then we use any special letter, and then we use colon, and then write we again that letter, and after that we describe the uh, special property possessed by the groups or by the elements. So, such that the above description of the set we read as the set of sets, the set of all x such that x is a vowel of the English alphabet. Description of V is read as so element then includes whole description within braces. The above description of set V is read as the set of all x. The set the set of all x such that, this means such that x is a vowel in English alphabet. The above description of set V is the English alphabet. In this description, the braces stand for such the set of all. The set of all braces denote that the set of all. The colon stand for such that, for example. So we represent like this. We can see here one example. Write the solution set of equation x square x minus 2. So minus 2. Write the example number 1. Example number 1 is write the solution set of equation x square plus x minus 2 in roster form. So the given equation can be written as, so first we have to get factorize it, x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Then we have to factorize it. So we can let x square 2. So 2x minus x minus 2 is equal to 0, or 2 is equal to 0, or mm, x plus 2 minus plus minus 1 x plus 2 0, or x plus 2 into x minus 1 0, or x is equal to minus 2 or plus 1. So in this solution, we know that x is equal to plus 1 minus 2. Therefore, the solution set of the given equation can be written in roster form as, so write the solution in roster form. So set is equal to, so set is set equal to 1 minus 2 in roster form, in roster form, in roster form. The example number two. Example number two. Example number two. Write the set x, the set of all x such that x is a positive integer and x square less than 40 in the roster form. So the solution is equal to. So the solution is equal to. Solution is set is equal to. Set is equal to. This is x square less than. The set is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. 7 cannot be. 7 is because because x square less than 40. Because x square less than 40 is compulsory. So example 3, write the set is equal to in set builder function. In we can see here that every number is the square of continuous natural number. So we can write this set as a basis x colon x is the square of a natural number. So we can write only easily this. Alternatively, we can write a is equal to this is x such that x is equal to n square, where n is the element of n, means n is the element of n. So is in example 4, write the this in set builder form. So we can write it as that x is equal to n by n plus 1, where n is a natural number and n is n is greater than 1, greater than or equal to 1, and less than or equal to 6. So we can write any sets in both way, set builder form and set builder form and roster form. Okay. So now we are going to solve exercise 1.1. So the first question is, which of the following are sets? So justify your answer. We have to see which is in this question is a valid set or which is not a can be said as a set. So the base of saying any sets is the well definition of the element. So the definition of sets is also that it collects the collection of a well defined object. So when any sets is well defined, then we can say that that is a set, and if the set is not well defined, then we can say that that is not a can be a set. So the first question is the collection of all the months of a year beginning with the letter J. So this is a set because the year has 12 months, and the months which begins with letter J is is a definite is the well definition of the identifying the month. So answer is first is it is a it is it is a set because it is a set because 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 the element of the element of this set are are January 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 March June June July September October November. So July and July. So these so three these three these three are the element of given set. So it is a set because the element. Okay. The second is the collection of 10 most talent writers of India. So second number two, it is it is it is not a set because it is not well defined. Well defined. Well defined because 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 most most because most talent talented writers cannot be cannot cannot be well defined. Question number third. A team of 11 best cricket batsmen of the world. So question number 3 is question number 3. It is not a set because 10 best cricketers cannot be well defined. Fourth number, the collection of all boys in your class. It is a set because the boys of your class the boys of your class is well defined. Defined. 5 number, the collection of all natural number less than. Question number 5, the collection of all natural number less than 100. It is a set because because collection of because collection of all natural number less than less than 100 is 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 well defined. Six number, the collection of the collection of novels written by the writer Munshi Premchand. It is a set because it is well defined. Well defined means boundary of that set can be determined. You can see that the well defined means the boundary of that sets can be determined. Okay. So the next is 7. The collection of all even integer. It is also it is it is also a set because because it is determined. It can be determined. 8 number. 8 number, the collection of question in this chapter. Yes, it is a set because 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 this chapter has total 6 questions. So 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 it is well defined. 9 a collection of most dangerous animal of the world. It is not a set because it can not be because it cannot be well determined. Okay.